Unit 2, Week 3 sheet with your brother, and so is your language sheet. And
if I gave you too many or too less, let me know. Sure. Well, I think I counted one out for you, so you might have your row might have an extra. Here one. Pass that one down. Pass that one down. Pass that one. All right, does everybody have a language sheet? Does everybody have one? Here you go. Here you go. Yes. Leah. You're doing it with me. With me. All right, boys and girls, last week we talked about singular and plural nouns. If a noun is singular, it just means what? One. As it looks a little different, it should be super easy though, right? Okay. Now this is our language sheet. We do it every Friday. That's our language sheet. This week we're talking about irregular plural nouns. Think about the word goose. How do we add it? Do we say gooses? No, what do we say? Geese. Okay, moose. Do we say mooses? No, we say moose. It stays the same. Sheep. Does sheep change? No, it just sheep. Okay, so there's some nouns that are irregular, not regular, and the rules don't apply. You don't just add an S or ES or change the line I and add ES. The rules are a little different. So let's look at number 1. We're going to circle the irregular pronoun and then write on the line provided. We watch the geese fly into the clouds. What's the irregular pronoun? Geese. So circle geese, write it on the line.
So it's just like goose.
Circle geese and write it on the line. Just notice right geese. Circle geese.
You say gooses.
Number 2, the men picked up their suitcases and boarded the plane. Men. What is the singular version of men? Man. So there's one man, many men.
So we write men or men?
Just write men on the line. You're just writing on the line the word in your circle. You're writing the word in your circle on the line. Number 3, 2 halves of the pie equal 1 whole. Halves. What did you do to that word? What is the singular version of that word? Half, which is HALF. So if it ends in an F, what do you do to it? Change it to a B and add ES. Number 4, the patients waited for the dentist to look at their teeth. Nope. Irregular. Teeth. What is the singular? Tooth. So you have 1 tooth, many teeth. Number 5, they asked their wives to join them on stage. Wives. What is the singular word? Wife. W-I-F-E. So you changed the F to a V and added ES. Number 6, the teams of oxen pulled the plow across the split field. No, that's irregular. What's the irregular? Oxen. You have 1 ox, many oxen. Right. Number 7. There are enough knives for all the dishes on the table. Knives. Again, how do you spell knife?
N-I-F-E.
Okay, so you changed the F to a V and added ES. Good job. Number 8. All the women were asked to come onto the dance floor. Women. What's the singular word? Woman. So woman, women. Number 9, we needed rakes to clean up the fallen leaves. 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 That's it. Number 9, the gentlemen arrived wearing suits and ties.
Gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
That's too easy.
All right, now on page 37.
Yes.
Page 37, it says some nouns have irregular but do not follow the plural rule. Okay, so if it ends in F or V, changes to the F to the V and IDF. Some words don't change, like deer. Deer stays the same. You have to use your context clue to figure out if it's singular or plural. Now, collective nouns are nouns that the word tells you whether it is plural or not. So if I say an army of people, is army, does that refer to one person or many people? Many people. So we know that army is a plural word. What about a band? Is a band just one person? No, it's many people. So those words are just understood to be more than one person. So let's look at number 1. You're going to tell me if the word is singular or plural. So you just write S or P. Number 1, moose are beautiful but shy creatures. Plural, because it's talking about all the moose. So there's right P. Number 2, how many shrimp come in one bag? Plural. Plural. Because if we have to ask how many come in a bag, obviously more than one come in a bag, correct? Number 3, I watched the sheep shake its head back and forth. S, it's like it, so it's talking about one. So S, singular. Number 4, the mice ran quickly into the hole in the wall. Plural. Plural.
Yeah, plural.
P. Number 5, slowly the lonely buffalo moved across the grassy plains. S, singular. Now you're going to circle the collective noun and write it on the line provided. The band is having a winter concert next month. What word means is plural?
Band.
Band. Singular is last one. And number 7, I saw a herd of horses down in the valley. Herd. And number 8, do you know when the jury will come to its decision? Jury. All right, when you are finished with this, go ahead and pick your binder. And then 6 is band. Number 7 is herd. And now I need voices off to tell me you're ready. So on your desk, you have a piece of paper.
Yeah, but if you see it's Alea.
All right, keep the newsletter on your desk. What else? Keep your newsletter in your desk. This because in your binder.
So Alex could.
Okay, does everybody have a newsletter? Does everybody have a newsletter? All right, this needs to stay on your desk because we will use it in just a minute for our activity.
Yeah, I have a
Those will be his favorite seasons. Alright, boys, let's go over the vocabulary words real quick. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. Voice is off. On your desk, you should have your newsletter and a sheet of paper and your Chromebook. We're not drawing on our study guide. I just said that way too much. Alright guys, we're going to quickly go over these so we can get started. Our first word is crumble. What word? Crumble. Come on.
Crumble pieces.
Yes. Crumble. What word? If something crumbled, it broke into small pieces. If you crumbled up your piece of paper, you're going to crumble it to make it smaller and see a smaller piece of paper. The old brick wall had crumbled over the years. So there was a brick wall and it crumbled over the years. What did it do? It eventually collapsed. Exactly. What is a synonym for the word crumble? Broke. Shattered. Fell. What? Collapse. Collapse. Is that what you're going to say? All right, any questions on the word crumble? Our next word is droughts. What word? Drought. Everybody's saying the word because I guarantee you somebody will ask me on Wednesday, the day before our test, and be like, what's this word? You should know what these words are because you're saying them right now. So droughts. What word? Drought. Next, please. Droughts are a long period of dry weather without rainfall. So if we go a long time with no rain, we are in a drought. Dry, so dry drought. Dry means drought. And because of the lack of the rain, farmers' crops die during the drought. In what part of the world are there lots of droughts? Desert. What do you think? Desert. Ecosystem. But it's still a dry place. Okay. Ecosystems. What word?
Ecosystem.
An ecosystem, listen very closely because we're going to do something with this word in a minute. An ecosystem is all living and non-living things in an area. So an ecosystem is everything about an area in which an animal lives. So it can be, okay, think about a marine ecosystem can be disrupted if you remove one species from its, where it lives. So think about the ocean. If we took away all the little fish and just had sharks and whales, would the sharks and whales survive? No, because what do they eat? The little fish. So if we take the fish and shrimp away, then will the whales and sharks survive? No. So that's what it's saying. So if you take away one part of the ecosystem, the rest might suffer because of it.
Yes.
Alright, extinct. What word?
Extinct.
Something that is extinct no longer exists. So if an animal no longer exists, it means it is extinct. An American buffalo was hunted so much that it became extinct. So that is an example. So that is an example of no, it almost became extinct. That's an example of something that is an animal that's almost become extinct. Name an animal that is now extinct. Yes. What? Okay. An animal that is now extinct. Cameron? Okay. Jonathan? Okay. If someone says the answer that you were going to say, just put your hand down and say ditto. So that I know that that's what you were going to say. All right. Madison? All right. Zachary? Bull and Mammoth? All right. Mary Margaret?
Dodo.
A dodo bird? All right, Jonathan.
The big shark.
Megalodon.
Alright. Jonathan Parker? Okay. Alright. If you have another one, just shout it out real quick.
Moby Dick.
Okay. That is a type of word. Our next word is flourish. What word? Flourish. What word? Flourish is something that has flourished, have thrived and grew strongly. Miss Bird is not very good at making plants flourish at her house. What does that mean? I'm not good at keeping them alive. I have a tendency of killing plants. The sunflowers grew tall and flourished in the rich soil. What is a synonym for flourish? Try to talk to your partner. What is a synonym? Word that means the same thing as flourish.
Alex, I think there is
My turn. What is one word that you said? What is one word that you said that is a synonym of flourish, Mary Margaret? Strong. What? Grew. My turn. John Parker.
Wait, I had one thing.
John Ed. Flourish means it grew. So what did I? It grew, it thrived, and grew strongly. Zachary?
Involved.
Okay. Our next word is fragile. What word?
Fragile.
Something that is fragile is delicate and tends to break easily. Tom held the nest carefully because he was afraid the fragile eggs might break.
I did that before.
What is an antonym for fragile? What's the word that means the opposite of fragile? Cameron? Strong. John Parker? Tough. Mary Margaret? Okay. Our next word is imbalance. What word?
Imbalance.
All right. What do we see that this word has? What is it at the beginning?
A suffix.
Prefix. What does the prefix "in" mean? Not. So if we just look at the word, it means not balanced. So let's look at the definition. An imbalance in something means its parts are not equal, steady, or secure. So is that not balanced if something's not secure or steady? Yes. Too much algae created an imbalance in the pond's ecosystem. Okay, let's think about it. Who has a pool in their backyard? Okay. It's whether it's a saltwater pool or a chlorine pool. If your parents do not add the proper amount of chlorine or salt, what happens to it?
It turns
It
green.
turns green, so there's an imbalance in chlorine or salt. Any questions? Any questions? Our next word is ripples. What word?
Ripple.
Something that ripples forms small waves. The water ripples around the swimming dog, so that means it's just small waves. Ripples. All right, that is it.
These some easy
What
words.
we are going to do now, boys and girls. First, let's talk about this. Our genre this week is a narrative nonfiction. Let's talk about the word narrative. What does narrative mean? That means it is a
Can be true or not true.
narrative. We're not talking about nonfiction. What is narrative? What does the word narrative mean? What do you think? If I say, what does it say? It's a story. A narrative means it is a story. If it's nonfiction, what does that mean?
True.
It is true. So it is a story that has true facts in it, or something that makes it real. But it's a story that has real information. Any questions on a narrative nonfiction? Our other skill, I have not changed our board yet, but our other skill this week is main idea and detail, which we've already done this year. If I say find the main idea of this passage, what can we, without reading it, say that it's going to be about? What's the main idea?
People
Rescuing reefs. What do you think our key details are going to be about? How they rescue reefs.
There's none a prefix.
Any questions on main idea detail? We'll do more on main idea detail on Monday, but right now, what we're going to do is do an activity on with our vocabulary words. All right, what you're going to do, I'm going to allow you to either work by yourself. Quit tapping, please. I'm waiting on you. Waiting on you. We're not worried about who our partners are, we're worried about the instructions right now. You can work by yourself or with one partner, that is it. Okay? Listen to me very closely, because my class did not follow this instruction and ended up having to start over. I need all eyes on me right now.
Yes, ma'am.
All eyes on me. Waiting. You are going to create a new animal. Okay? Can your animal have the same characteristics of an existing animal?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
However, you're creating your own name of it. So if you want, I think one grade class in my class, it was called a
Megatron.
no, I don't remember, but you
Can we
just
do
made up
Bobby did it?
that's already an animal. Like that's the name of a whale. So it's already created. I'm waiting because we're not going to be silly. I'm trying to give instructions. So I'll wait. I'll wait. And if we can't handle doing a fun activity, we don't have to do it. We'll pick Chromebook aside and we'll do something else. So again, you're creating your own animal. So if you want your animal to resemble a frog, think about, okay, what do I want to name my frog? I want to name it Leapster. So Leapster is my species, it's my animal. My Leapster it lives in the forest. It eats, what is my Leapster going to eat? So, no, it has to be realistic. It has to be realistic. So that's what you're doing. You're creating your own animal, and then you're telling me, what does it eat? Where does it live? How does it survive? Think about lizards. What's their defense mechanism? They camouflage. So what does your animal do to survive? Can it run fast? Does it jump high? Can it camouflage? What does it do to protect itself? Does it have big fangs? Does it bite? Is it poisonous? Is it not poisonous? And all these things are what you are creating about your animal. Yes. No, it's one animal. Yes.
If you want to make two kids,
If you choose to work with a partner, you and your partner are doing the same animal, but both of you have to turn in a piece of paper. Yes.
I mean, can we do more than one?
Yes. All right. With that being said, on your sheet of paper, what you're going to do is you're going to write. So I would write. What do I call mine? Leapster. So I would write Leapster as my title right here. Remember today's date in the corner. You need to write a summary. So that's a paragraph. It's not bullets. It's not just random facts. It's a summary paragraph of your animal. It has to be at least to this dot, to the middle hole. So it needs to be at least half a page. Okay? If you write more than that, fantastic. Okay? Your summary should include what kind of food it eats, how much food it eats, where animal sleeps, how your animal survives, etc. Those are some examples. Okay? Then, here comes the tricky part. Your summary must include at least 5 of your vocabulary words that we just went over. Underline or highlight your vocabulary words so I can see, Leia. Don't touch the Chromebook. Take it out. So, vocabulary words inside your summary. Your summary needs to include as much information about this animal that you can. Anything like we just said. Where does it sleep? How does it protect itself? What does it eat? How much does it eat? Who does it get along with? Who are its enemies? Do people hunt it? Do people eat it? Do people, is it a pet? Okay? Anything. How big is it? How small is it?
Boy.
Anything about this animal you are making up.
How many vocabulary words?
What does it say on the board?
5.
Alright, any questions on what you're doing? So your summary. If time permits, then you can draw a picture of it at the bottom or on the back, depending on how much. That's the last thing you are worried about, is drawing a picture of your animal. So name, summary of the animal, 5 vocabulary words. Where the Chromebooks come into place. The only thing you're doing with your Chromebook is to try to get an idea. So if you say, okay, its ecosystem is going to be the rainforest. I need to know what kind of animals live in the rainforest so that I know what my animal can eat, correct? Okay, so if my animal is the leapster and it lives in the rainforest, I need to know what kind of bugs live in the rainforest so that I can say my leapster eats it. Right?
Make sure they're not poisonous.
Okay? Or if I animal needs to live in a hot environment, do I need to make sure that the rainforest is hot? And if not, do I need to change my ecosystem? Yes. So that's what the computers are for. That's it. So should we be spending a lot of time on computers? Should we be looking at pictures for a long time with computers? No, the computers are just there if you need to know something. So like me, if I'm doing my leaf stern, then I might say, okay, I want mine to live in the rainforest, but wait, what is mine going to eat and how is it going to sleep? So I might get on there and say, animals that live in the rainforest. Pop it up, and then be done, move on. Any questions? So computers we're not playing on them. You're strictly getting an idea, start writing. The idea, start writing. Make sure your paragraph flows, that it's a paragraph. I don't want you to say, my animal is a leapster. It lives in the forest, the rainforest. It da 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 da. It da 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 da. Make it flow. Don't make it boring. Make it interesting. Add as much information as you can. Any questions?
No.
You're creating your own animal, new animal. Can it resemble an already made up animal? Sure. Like mine resembles a frog, but is it a frog? No. Okay. My frog, instead of it can jump, but can I say my frog can also
Sleep. Poison.
it can fly. My frog can jump and maybe fly. Okay, but it has to be realistic. So if yours can fly, then you need to talk about how its wings work. So mine would have super strong legs, and it would have some kind of arms as wings to fly. Okay, so you have to describe that. Any questions? No. All right, I'm going to give us about 30 seconds to get in your group or work by yourself, and then we have to start moving on. So I'm looking at clock, 30 seconds, get busy.
You gonna be my partner? Huh? You wanna be my partner? No. Do you? Yes. I work with me. Why?
Still kind of like don't have all the same characteristics.
You gonna work with me? I'm working on myself. What do you wanna assemble?
Guys, for
No.
I know we're having to move around the room because of the apartments and stuff. However, please make sure you are I'm talking. So when you're moving your chair, please be extra careful. Okay? If we're on the floor, just make sure that you are being careful with them, you're not stepping on them, and you're watching out for other people. Okay? Who has not started or gotten a partner? Okay, we even that should be done by now. We should be in our groups. We should be working.
Emma, you didn't go in?
Someone in my last class, boys and girls, they combined a viper snake and a is it rhinoceros, the one with the spikes on the back, the dinosaurs?
You mean the
So
stegosaurus?
it looked like a snake, but it had the same kind of spikes on the back. So its defense mechanism was not only being able to slither away fast and bite, but it also had the spikes on his back. So I mean, you can kind of combine two animals and morph it into what you want it to be. And it also has exactly.
Y'all did my sign. Coral. Alex. Alex.
Oh, let's watch it.